I started with Special Olympics Nebraska as a volunteer in 1984, and that was with the Air Force. They were coming around looking for volunteers for the summer games. And I just got hooked because it was really one of those things that you see the athletes, you see the need of what goes on. And I think volunteering is important, but it was just, I received tenfold back from the experience than what I felt I was giving into it. I was on the games management team starting the following year, and it's probably one of the most behind the scenes jobs, but it was facilities. It was the building up the facilities, the tearing down, and I remember, and we did every other thing that came up, whether it was if food services needed help, we provided people for that. But I used to always tell our volunteers that the facilities is the best place because you get to see everything that goes on with the games, every piece of it, and you can be involved in every little piece of the game. So if a sport needs volunteers, we would volunteer for that because our busiest time was first thing in the morning and at the end of the day, or if something we needed done during the day. But it was the time where we had the people to do that. So I think that's also gives a kind of unique perspective because you get to see everything that's going on. And I retired from the Air Force in '91, and that's when I came on staff. And I started out as training in basically competitions. And I remember getting ready for the first games on my own. I went in and asked the director at that time, I says, do we have any type of software that helps us manage our games instead of 3x5 cards for divisioning? And she pulled out yeah, we got this, but none of us know how to do that. So that's how I got involved with the technology side. Because I do believe that we need the technology in order to improve the competitions. So when we started doing those types of things, we also needed to make sure the experience for the athletes is always the first thing that we do. Is athletes was number one. We need to really look at the ability and not the disability. The number two was volunteers. Happy 50th. And looking forward to another 50 years.